Hi, this is Yolanda Vanveen, and in this segment we're going to give you a few tips on growing orchids. They're such a beautiful tropical plant, and they're found in islands around the world in South America, and they grow pretty much right out of the trees and out of lush, moist, moss type, real jungle conditions. So when you're growing them at home, you're trying to give them the same conditions, and that way they'll do really well. I found that orchids do like a lot of moisture, so they like humidity. So they do best in my kitchen or in a bathroom, somewhere where they're getting a lot of morning light, but not a lot of afternoon or really hot sun in the afternoon light, because that actually can cook them. So when you plant them, make sure that you keep them moist, but you never let them dry out completely, and you never let them sit in water completely, because if they sit in water, the roots will rot. So you plant them in a lot of moss or compost or any type of peat moss, but you want to make sure that you give them some nutrients too. And I found with my orchids, don't give them too much nitrogen, because if you give them nitrogen-based fertilizers all the time, then they just get lush greenery. They never bloom. So you want to get the blooming type fertilizers if you're going to give them any fertilizer at all. And those are usually high in phosphates. So make sure that you get the phosphate-based fertilizer if you're going to use it at all, because if you've got some peat moss and some soil mixed together, so they have some good earthy compost mixed in with that moss, as long as they stay moist and never dry out, they're going to do really well. And they'll bloom when they want to bloom, and there's really no guarantee on when they'll bloom, but if you keep them in the same conditions and keep them moist and never let them dry out and give them some blooming fertilizer here and there, you'll find that they'll get lots of blooms on them too.